Well, good morning viewers, YouTube, friends and families. How we doing? Lofty and Tony here. We're just leaving Carmona. We've had an early breakfast. We was up at 7. We was done and breakfasted for by 8 o'clock. And we're on the road by 8:30, 8:45. How about that? Aren't we good? We're going back up north today. We've had a wonderful time in Carmona. We've had some lovely roads, some experiences, some fabulous food. Can't rate the restaurant in the hotel highly enough. I mean, proper fabulous food. Staff are lovely. Rooms are all air conditioned. Extremely good value if you're prepared to pay the €100 a night. Personally, I think it's well worth it because you do get parking and you do get aircon, as I say. So, where are we off to? We're heading in a diagonal direction, so we're heading sort of northwest. We're on avoid motorways, avoid tolls of course, and we're going up towards Badajoz, but we're going to nip into Portugal. We're going to have coffee or whatever in Portugal, just to say we've been to Portugal for the day. How good's that? So Badajoz is 226 kilometres, and it's around 3.5 hours plus stops. We've both got around half a tank of juice from yesterday, so we're going to, like I say, get up early and bat on a bit and break the back of the journey so as we can have a chill out afternoon and walk around Badajoz. So, or even I think it's Elvis. We call it Elvis anyway. It's a place called Alvas. We call it Elvis so as we can remember it. Where are you going to? Elvis. It sticks in your brain. So I'm going to settle in. If I come across some nice roads as we get further into the twisties, I'll stick the camera on and have a chat. But just for now, chill out. I'll put a bit of music on for a minute and I'll see you later. Anyway, welcome back viewers. We've cleared most of the conurbations. We're in the lower foothills on our way. We're travelling in a true north direction now on some lovely twisty roads for the next 15 or 16 kilometres. This is a particularly nice road, very undulating, very twisty. You can hold a nice steady 90 clicks and have some fun. It is the A8175 and it is a nice looking road. Look at that. We've had a bit of traffic in the towns, but the same old story. You come out of the town and it's just deserted again. We have had to do a couple of overtakes this morning, but very little, you know. It's one thing one skill that you won't learn in Spain is overtaking. You won't get much practice at it. You'll get practice at driving twisties. They're great fun. Anyway, I'll leave the camera on a little bit and let you have a look at it. What do you reckon? There's miles of this stuff. Once you clear the flat plains and you get yourself on your sat-nav where it's greener, where the background goes greener, the roads just turn lovely. So beautiful, twisted, lovely roads. Yeah, we got this for a while, like I say. Anyway, I'll give you a little sample. I'll speak in a bit. Okay. just a bit of an update. We've come down onto the hills. If you can see over to the right of us, there's plenty of hills. We have come onto the old road. This is the N630. It doesn't seem a bad road, it's quite entertaining. There's a few undulations and a few bends. The motorway, the A66, runs more or less parallel. So this is the old road that limps around through the hills and north. And of course they've cut the motorway in a virtual, well, more or less straight line, haven't they? You'll get a chance to see it in a minute. We'll go over it. And you'll see the difference between an N road and an A road. I think the main thing is there'll be more traffic and there'll be plenty of lorries on the A road, because that's the quickest way to transport the freight. We're heading due north. Okay. Beautiful views. And then we're going over the motorway. As you can see, there's some traffic going north, not much going south. Pretty typical, to be fair. We've got the old bill here coming towards us, the Guard of Seville. It's the first one we've seen this morning. And we're being good boys. We're doing about, well, 88, 90 clicks on the speedo. So we're well in, to be fair, well in. But the views are absolutely amazing. I'll just give you the pan. So just look across the valley, trees and mountains, as far as you can see. How about that? There seems quite a bit of cag on the road here. I don't know whether it's clay or dirt. You can just feel it on the tyres. I don't think I'd fancy this road when it was wet. It appears there's been some work done alongside us, so whether it's the actual vehicles, I don't know. Now you get on this stretch and it's quite clear. Strange, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the roads. We're going to give it a bat away for about another half an hour or so, then we're going to have a cup of coffee and lube Tone's chain up, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay YouTube, we're still on the 630, we're travelling north, and we're going through this little town, and I thought I'd put the camera on because there's a great big massive castle at the top end of the town. I'm hoping to get a bit of a view. I've glimpsed it just. I'm hoping to cop it when we come round the corner. Unless we've dropped a bit too low behind the ridge, I'm not sure. Well, where's that castle gone, Tone? Okay folks, so we've stopped and got a bit of petrol, and we're on the EX201, and to be fair, this road northwest, I suppose you could say. We're actually heading slightly more west than north at the moment. Up till now has been absolutely fabulous. This section here, as we've entered Anthony's here, the road surface has not been quite as good, but to be honest, this is a lovely road. It hasn't disappointed. Plenty of turns. It's a good fast day road. It's lovely to ride on. Very nice. Just thought I'd keep you updated with where we are. We've got about 100 clicks up to Olivenza, and then we'll cross the border into Portugal. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay YouTube, I've put the camera on just to give you a bit of a view. We're actually on the N435. It's one of the main routes from Seville up to Badajoz. And the views are just stunning, but we happen to note, I don't know whether you'll see, but there's a factory in the distance. We've already established that most people over sort of 55 don't work, they play cards and drink coffee. But the youngsters must have some form of work, and this factory in the distance, it's at about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on over the right. It is absolutely monstrous. I'm not sure how much you can see, but we're in the hills. It's beautiful round here. But we've got a massive town up to the left of us, and then we've got this huge, great big facility. And a wonderful road. Some of these end roads are particularly nice to ride. They do encourage you to go a little bit faster because they're so much sweepier. But as long as you stick to like 90, 100 clicks, you ain't in much trouble. Anyway, see you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, so we've come off one of the main roads, and the old Google's brought us down this lovely old Beeler road. It's called the BA081, and it's about a 20-kilometre journey, and it's more like being back home. It's like riding over Cannock Chase. How about this? Twisties everywhere. I was hoping to take a few photos of the vistas and whatever, but since we've come up here, there's a lot of trees. So it just goes to show it's not all big, fast-flowing A roads. There's some nice, fast-flowing B roads. So I'll tell you what it is again. The BA081, and we will be turning onto the EX301. We've got to be a bit careful because it did say there's deer about. Okay folks, I'll just put the camera back on. We're entering a little town. This is Alconcho. This is so typical of most of the small towns in the area. They've got castles. They're everywhere, all over the place. You get a bit blasé thinking, oh, I shan't bother filming this one. They're absolutely all over the place. But there's a good shot here. We're literally going up the high street, and the castle's at the top of the hill overlooking the town. Cafe's open there. That's good news, because the last couple of towns we've come through, nothing's been open. So hopefully when we get to Olivenza in a few minutes, well 15 minutes, we'll be able to find a nice cafe, have something to eat. I'll see you in a minute. Well, good afternoon viewers, YouTube. We've had a bit of lunch at Olivenza. I sat in the square, quite a pleasant place, very warm. It's up to 32 odd degrees now. We're actually popping into Portugal for a cup of coffee. And I've got the feeling that this river is the border. The Rio Guadiana. It's nice to see a river with some water in. There's the old bridge that's been gone a long time ago, and if you look, there's a building on it. Was probably the customs house. It's very warm now. I was hoping we'd see a great big sign that said welcome to Portugal. But as yet there's nothing. Or a border control, nothing. Anyway, I'll leave the camera running in case someone crops up that I miss. Anyway, not far to go, YouTube. It's about 11 kilometres to Alvas, where we'll have a nice cup of coffee and chill out for half an hour, and then we'll make our way back over the border to Badajoz and the Cirque Hotel where we're staying again tonight. It's the same hotel we stopped in the other week. It's got good air conditioning and nice cold beer. So that's nice. I'll see you in a bit. Here we are. We're just entering our very first ever Portuguese town. Right, so we're looking for a cup of coffee. Be interested to see for any friendlier, nicer, whatever. So we are down the avenue, tree-lined avenue with a beautiful fountain at the bottom. We're going to take a right. There's some sort of wall here with places to shoot down. I would imagine this is a moat. We're crossing the moat into the old town. Cobbled streets. We're nearly there, nearly in the centre. I would have said the architecture is not much different to Spain, to be fair. This is the centre of the town. So we'll try and get parked up and get a coffee. I'll see you in a bit. I thought I'd better get this structure in for you. This is extremely impressive. I've just been informed by Uncle Tone that it's a Roman aqueduct for carrying water from one side of the town to the other side. Highly impressive. Unfortunately, we're not going to go through the gatehouse because we need to turn right. I've got to get a photo of that town. So I'll just put the camera on again quick, just have a look at this. That's where we were we were up in that square, and it's the back side of the castle. Cracking place. No, we're straight on here, not left. Campo Mayor. That's where we're heading. We're doing a little bit of a zigzag round to a place called Campo Mayor, and then we'll be at Badajoz in 40 minutes or so. So this is a nice little town actually. If you wanted to put a stop in this area, it's pretty nice. So a nice little town, nice square in the middle, few bars and cafes. It's obviously an extremely old town because it's got huge city walls, a huge viaduct and a massive castle. Okay folks, we're back. We're just in Badajoz. Here's the old castellated gate entrance. We're virtually at the hotel. It's very, very warm at some butchers, 32 degrees, which is a lot nicer than yesterday's 41 degrees in Carmona. I'm just going now, the lights have changed. So we go to the left, we bear right. It's ever such an easy hotel to find on the outskirts. That's a bit cooler in the shade. So we go past this concrete bit on the left and we're here. In fact, I think that's the hotel. Big hotel, lots of rooms. We've had ever such an easy day, mileage wise. We just took our time and we're here. Okay, we've got to dump the bags off and park the car. I'll see you in a minute.